Hey everybody, it's Flyin Ryan here with a review of the FQ777 RC Flying Bubble Shark. This is basically a 3-channel coaxial helicopter with a body of a shark and the ability to blow bubbles. It comes with the bubble water here, which it says, "Let's play the bubbles." And so you take this little tool here and you suck out the bubble juice. And then there's another little tool here that you put on the end. And then there's a plug on the side of the helicopter here that you pull that plug, put this in there, and then there's a little reservoir that you fill up with the bubble water. And then from a button on the transmitter, it'll start shooting the bubbles out of the nose here. So that's pretty cool. And it also does have a bright LED on the front as well. It does come with a spare tail prop and a spare set of rotors, and the transmitter is a little different. It's kind of oddly shaped, but I actually didn't mind the shape. It fits well in your hands, but it has these big dumb thumb pads that you can't remove, so it's not exactly great for pinching. I tend to fly it with my thumbs, which isn't too bad, being only 3 channels. It's pretty easy to fly with just your thumbs. But it's this nice kind of like a rubberized plastic. It's kind of a little grippy, kind of has like a suede feel to it, so it feels nice in the hands and fits well. It does have a demo mode, which basically, just makes it fly a pre-programmed route, and you just control the throttle, and it does all the right stick movements for you. It has dual rates, so it has a slow and a fast mode just for forward and backwards. It doesn't affect how fast it turns. And then your button for bubbles, which when you press it, it's on. It'll just keep making bubbles until you tell it to stop. And then it's got your trim buttons. And at first I was worried that they forgot to send me a USB charging cable because I didn't see anything on here to charge it with. Oh, and this is infrared control. But hidden away on the side here, there's these little grips. Well, this one on the right actually pries open and your charging cable's in there. So that's pretty cool. I didn't even notice that for a while. It's very stealthily hidden in the transmitter there. And it takes about 40 minutes to charge, and you get about 7 minutes of flight. And it's a pretty stable helicopter. It flies pretty nice. The weight is a little bit weird, so sometimes it tends to kind of drift backwards on its own. But otherwise, it flies pretty well. The reservoir tank doesn't hold a lot of bubbles. You'll probably run out of the bubbles before your flight is done if you have it shooting bubbles the entire time. And it looks like there's maybe 5 or 6 tanks worth of bubbles in here, so you'll run out of this pretty quick. But I'm sure you can get this at any store for like a gallon for a couple bucks or something. So that's really all there is to say about it. So let's go check it out in flight. Alright, this is the flight review of the RC Flying Bubble Shark. Go ahead and turn it on. I think we turn the helicopter on first. I believe this one's ready to go right away. Yep. Alright, so I've got the bubble reservoir filled up as much as it would let me. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how it flies first, and then we'll turn the bubbles on and go crazy. So it's pretty loud, but quite stable. It kind of drifts a little bit because of the weight. I think it's kind of got some weird center of gravity or something, but holds its hover really nice. Not a lot of throttle control. This is on low rates. Let me turn it on now that's high rate, full forward. So it's not a speed demon, but it's quick enough. Turn back to normal low rates. Here's the demo. So now you just hold the throttle and it does some right stick movements. That's just doing all that on its own. Alright, that's the demo. Alright, so let's go ahead and turn some bubbles on. There they go. Man, I don't even know if that's showing up on video. So the prop wash just kind of blows the bubbles straight down. So it's kind of pointless. They don't really, it doesn't really make too many bubbles, and it just kind of spits bubble liquid everywhere. So you've kind of got a mess after you're done. Like bubble residue all over the ground. But it's kind of funny though, just seeing a shark flying through the air, shooting bubbles everywhere. So we'll just kind of let it keep going until it runs out, see how long a tank lasts. And looks like it's already done. So yep, that's it. So that was a full tank of bubbles right there, gone in, what was that, like a minute if that. But you know, kind of cool little gimmick. I think this was $30 or $35, so not bad for what it is. If you've got a shark fan in your life, they would probably get a kick out of it. I like sharks, so I thought it was pretty cool. Alright, well that's all there is to this one. Not much to it, and I think I showed it all, so let's take it in for a landing. Nice landing. Alright, well that's it. That's the RC Flying Bubble Shark. Neat little thing. Alright, cool. Well, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, thumbs up, and I'll see you next time.